What do you say? Oh, I sell vitamins. I'm a network marketer. What do you say? I help people make money. What do you say? I'm promoting the health of the people. You see, oftentimes, if you ask the person what they do, if I ask you what you do, oftentimes people will tell me their job title. You know that? Won't they? Because they're proud of their job. Simon Jolly said he was a boiler maker. Now, I don't know if that's making boilers or making hot water. We have to learn to position our business so that we can capture more people. First of all, GNLD is your business, isn't it? Not your job. GNLD is your business. Your job belongs to someone else. The company is owned by what? Someone else. So when someone asks you what you do, you should tell them based on your what? GNLD business. Now, if you're going to position your business, you have to position it based on some of the outcomes that can happen with GNLD. Now, I wrote some down, put them on the podium, so I can cover them with you. That way we won't take too long. Now, in GNLD, what are some of the potential outcomes of using our product? Have more energy? Yes. Improve health? Yes. Lose weight? Feel better? Start and build a small business? Travel? Earn money? Have fun? Those are just some possible outcomes of our GNLD business, isn't it? So when you position your business, this is how we're going to position our business. Write this down. I work with people now based on how you feel. Based on what you want to achieve, now from the possible outcomes of being involved in GNLD, I want you to fill in those two blanks. Something like this. I work with people who are starting and building small businesses. I work with people who want to feel better and earn money. I work with people who want to travel and have fun. Now, this is going to be your positioning statement, meaning you're going to position your business to capture your audience based on what they are looking for. So when someone asks you, what do you do? You're not going to say all those other things. You're going to say, I work with people. When you say, I work with people, it entails that you have people that you're working with, doesn't it? So the first thing you need to learn to do is expose your business. The two ways that we're talking about exposing your business here today is, one, from your list of names. Two, from positioning your business. You know, when I was coming in from Mexico one week and customs stopped me because I only had one bag. I was coming in for one day, going right back out. And the guy stopped me and he said, well, what do you do? I said, I do sales training and motivation with people starting and building small businesses. He said, what do you do? I said, I do sales training and motivation with people starting and building small businesses. Now, I knew what he wanted from me. He wanted my title, my job title. But I position my business not based on vice president. I position my business based on what? The eventual outcome of my what? What I do. So what do? I do sales training and motivation with people starting and building small businesses. And that is my positioning statement. You have to get yours. The second thing you need to learn to do is explain the business. Now, explaining the business is simple. You need to learn to tell your story. That's how you explain the business. This is not the marketing plan. When you explain the business, you need to tell your story. Just like I came up and said why I joined GNLD. I thought I was doing well until I found out I could do a lot better. I wanted to earn more money. What is your story? How do you tell your story? There are some simple ways of telling your story. Where were you before GNLD? What were you doing before GNLD? Why did you need something else? What were you doing? Well, I was working with GNLD. What I needed was a free vacation to go visit my brother. until I found out I could have more money. So what did I need? I needed more money. You need to learn to tell your story. Now, we don't want to hear your life history. Hello? Sometimes we get up and we start talking and, we just go over the edge, right? We want to know very specific. What were you doing at the time someone introduced you to GNLD? Why were you interested? You had challenges. You had problems. You wanted to have more. You needed a new car. You were looking for something. You had been praying for something. Whatever your reason is, you need to give that reason. You need to tell your story. Now, if you want to explain our product simply, you need to learn to do cellular nutrition. How many of you know how to do cellular nutrition? Hold your hand up. Well, it's easy. You draw two circles and assume that that is a cell. And you said because of your environment and the food you eat and the water you drink, the membrane of your cell becomes hard, thus not allowing nutrients to get in or waste to get out. That is a sick cell. See how simple that is? All of you can do that, don't you? Huh? Can you do that? Yes, that's easy, isn't it? And then you say, but by taking our whole grain product, Treonin, what is going to happen? Well, Treonin is going to do this. It's going to make the membrane soft and pliable so nutrients can get in and waste can get out, and you have a what? Healthy cell. When your cells are healthy, what? You're healthy. They will then do what they're supposed to do is, what is that? Produce energy. Every single person in the world needs what? Treonin. Every person. If you're taking medicine, you need Treonin. If you're taking someone else's vitamins, you need Treonin. So if they say, well, but I'm taking these vitamins, you still need Treonin. Going to make it work better. Yes? Okay. So explaining the business is telling your story. You know how to learn to do that. And then you need to learn how to talk about cellular nutrition. When you get someone started in this business, those are the two things that you want to teach them so that they can go out and start talking to people. How to expose the business from their list of names. How to tell their story. How to talk about the products. A new person don't need to talk about anything but what? Treonin. Repeat that. Treonin. You see, if they start talking about Treonin, that is something they can go out and do. Something they can explain. And as they grow in the business, they will be exposed to what? More products. The last thing under learn, and tell me how much to keep me on track back there, is you need to learn to ask. You need to learn to tell. You need to tell people that you talk to that you want them in this business. You need to tell them that they need to be in this business. Do you understand what I mean? You don't ask them, do you think you want to do this? Is this something sounding interesting to you? No, you say, you need to be in this business with me because we're going to achieve a lot of great things and we're going to live healthier. And you need to be in this business. Don't ask, do you want to be in this business? No. You tell them, you need to be in this business. Very specifically. And guess what? People will do more often what you tell them to do in that situation than if you ask them. You tell them, here's the application. You need to fill out this application. Give me 300 Rand so we can get you started in this business. And don't worry about if someone can afford it or not. That is none of your business. Get out of people's pockets. You all get in people's pockets so quick. I don't know if they can afford to do this. Hello? It's an amazing thing. If someone wants something bad enough, if you tell your story good enough about how your life is changing, guess what? They may find 300 Rand and get involved in this business. But y'all get in their pocket, y'all look at them. I don't know if they even got 300 Rand. I don't care. I was talking to a gentleman in the U.S. one time, and he said, Rico, I don't have any money. I said, do you have any relatives that love you? Go ask them. You don't give your businesses away free. You don't pay for someone to start your GNLD business. That is not a good practice. Don't pay for someone's membership. Make them work to pay for their membership. If you want to do anything, give them a bottle of product and say, go sell this, bring the money back, and we can work from there. But don't pay for their membership. Something for nothing is worth nothing. Okay? There's some things that you have to eliminate. The first thing you got to eliminate is fear. Why do you have to eliminate fear? Talking to people is easy. When you position your business and know how to contact your list of names, it gets real easy, doesn't it? And then, you know, one thing I always say is, even if they don't ask you what you do, when you see someone and you're talking to them, ask them, what do you do? That's a good way to start a conversation, isn't it? What do you do? Let them tell you and say, wow, you know, I do something similar. I work with people that want to travel and have fun. I work with people who want to look good and live longer. I work with people who want to earn money and have their own business. Whatever your positioning statement is, you can always work it back in, can't you? You with me? You guys following me now? Okay. I know my accent is, different, and I get excited, so forgive me for that. You have to eliminate greed. There is no room for greed in this business. Now, what do I mean when I say greed? When you look at an individual, a potential candidate for this business, you should look at them not for what they're going to bring you. You should look at them for what you can do for them. No one person is going to make your business. No one person. You need a lot of people. So you need to look at people for what you can do for them. When you talk to them, you need to be telling them what you can do for them. Not for what they're going to do for you. What can you do for them? We can improve your health. We can help you earn money. We can help you realize your dreams. We can help you travel and travel for free. We can help you get exposed to 5-star hotels. Can we do that? And you don't have to lie about anything in this business. You don't have to lie about anything. Tell the truth. And if you're not making any money, say, I just got started. I haven't started earning any money, but this is what I believe I'm going to do, right? Because what you believe is the most important thing, isn't it? The last thing is envy. You need to eliminate envy. What is envy? Envy is jealousy. Look at her. She's going back up to the front getting recognition again. Oh, y'all must have said that 1 or 2 times. That's envy, people. We should be proud of everything that happens for everybody in this business. You know why? Thank you. Thank you so very much. When someone is recognized for accomplishing a result, guess what you should be saying? What did I tell you to say early on in the presentation? Why not me? If they can do it, I can do it too. When someone's stepping up, new president's team members came up here today, you shouldn't be envious. You should say, why not me? If they can do it, I can do it too. We have no room for jealousy and envy in this business. Staff is not jealous and envious. I love Ian. He's a great leader for each and every one of you. He's going to take this business to the next level. He and his counterpart, Marco, they're the leadership here now, and I'm excited and very honored to have an opportunity to work with them. Y'all got great leaders. I know Roger is a great leader, but guess what? He's a great leader now for everybody. But you got great leaders right here. There are some things you need to develop. Courage. What is it about courage? Courage is not it's this, going from setback to setback without losing your enthusiasm. That's all courage is. When someone tells you no, don't lose your enthusiasm. When you don't qualify in a month, don't lose your enthusiasm. Say, I didn't do it now, but I'm going to do it next month. I can do it. I know I can do it. You're going to have setbacks. In this business, there are what? Setbacks. Negative friends, negative relatives, negative spouses. No, I didn't say that. You're going to go home and your spouse, I don't know. I'm not talking about anybody in this room. I'm talking about people that are not here. They're going to go home and their negative spouse going to go, where you been? To another GNLD meeting? You know that business don't work. That's a setback. It's a mental setback. You go like, I'm happy you think that way. And you're going by your business saying, I'm going to prove to him that he's wrong. You see, people, we have to have courage in this business. We have to have courage to be successful. We have to have courage to build. We have to have courage to talk to people. I don't care if you tell me no. If you offer the opportunity first, listen to this. If you offer the opportunity first, if they say no, then you have something to fall back on. What is that? Say it again. The products. You can say, I understand you're not interested in taking advantage of this financial opportunity, but if you don't take Trin in, you're going to die. Okay, you may not say it like that. But you got my point, didn't you? You always have something to fall back on. You may not be interested in an opportunity, but you need to take these products. If you want to live a long, healthy life, you need Trin in. Now, you might, depending on how you're feeling, I've told people that before. I said, but if you don't take this product, you're going to die. The reality is we're going to die someday, right? So that is a reality. But with Trin in, you're going to live longer. I'm laughing at myself. Commitment. You have to make a commitment in this business. I want you to take another test for me. I want you to write down on a piece of paper the 3 most important things in your life today. What are the 3 most important things in your life right now? Some people say my family. Someone might say my spouse. Someone might say my money. Someone might say my relationship with God. Whatever it is, write it down. What are the 3 most important things in your life today? And you're keeping time? You got those things written down? 3 most important things in your life right now, today. Now, I want you to take a 24-hour day. I know you got to sleep sometime, but take a 24-hour day. And I want you to write down the amount of time that you spend on those 3 most important things. Write it down. How much time do you spend on those 3 things that are most important to you? Okay, I'll let you off the hook. You know what you're going to find? That even though they're the most important things to you, you don't spend enough time on them. I had a guy one time who said, oh, my children are the most important thing to me. I said, how much time do you spend with your children? Well, you know, when I go to work, they're in bed. And when I go to my second job, they're not home from school. And when I come home at night, they're in bed. I said, and they're the most important thing to you? What is commitment? Commitment is finding out what's important and then spending your time on those things that are important. As it relates to GNLD, you have heard here today things that are important. We're not trying to give you a warm shower. You know, you get in a warm shower, and as soon as you step out, if it's cool, you what? You get cold again, right? What we want you to do is find those things that we're sharing with you that are important. What's important? List the names, positioning your business, contacting people, recruiting, developing leadership, sponsoring, team sponsoring. You've heard these things. Those are the things that are important. Now you have to spend time on them. You're not going to build this business if you don't spend time on them. You understand? That's what commitment is. Commitment is more physical than it is mental. See, we say, I'm going to make a commitment to do. Yeah, okay, if you're going to make a commitment to do something, find out what's important about doing that to you and how you do it, and then do those things that are what? Important. Then you reach your commitment. You have to commit. You have to find out. Commit to sponsoring. Find out what's important or what's important about sponsoring. How do I sponsor? Then you need to put your time on those things. Don't worry about the no's and the yeses. The person that we're trying to train and condition is you. I can't control the people out there. They may say yes, they may say no, it doesn't matter. If you're doing your part, approaching people, then guess what? Your business will grow. The last thing you have to develop is focus.